Good evening. I am your host, Tyler Wrestles, and tonight we are going to be going through the card for Wrestling Revolver's Tales
from the Ring.
It is going to be a delightful event on Friday, October 3rd. That's right, it's on a Friday. Make sure you mark your calendars. And actually, if you're watching this, it might even be tonight. It's live from Dayton, Ohio. It is going to be one hell of a show. And we have a special guest hosting. We will get into that and more. But first, do me that big favor. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and when this video is all said and done, please leave me a comment on what matches you think are your favorite, and who do you think will win, and what do you think will happen in the future with some of these potential people going at it. But it is time. It's time to reveal the card from Tales from the Ring. This is one of my favorite shows in Wrestling Revolver, and I cannot wait to see this thing go down. And as I mentioned, we have a special guest host. It is hosted by none other than Shotzi Blackheart. Yes, you know her, you love her. She's the queen of scream and horror, and we are so happy that she is going to be at Wrestling Revolver conducting the ceremonies of this glorious, glorious night. And speaking of ceremonies, if you saw back in Iowa, we had let's see, at Clean Slate, what was that? A proposal. Yes, we had a proposal by none other than Killer Kelly to her boo, Myron Reed, in the ring, and Killer Goat is getting married. Yes, at Tales of the Ring. They invited everybody. I am so upset I am not able to make it out there to Ohio for this. It is definitely going to kill me not being there, but at least we can all watch it together, by the way, on Triller TV if you can't get a ticket and get out there yourself. So make sure you check out Triller TV. But I am excited for this. We also have a special guest officiant, and that is none other than Mr. Sean Ross Sapp. Yes, Sean Ross Sapp, the guy from Fightful, is the guy who will be performing the ceremony for these two, and you know it's a wrestling wedding. So we are definitely in store for an absolute treat, and I cannot wait to see what happens with this. Now, let's get into the card. We have the World Wrestling Revolver World Tag Team title match. We have the newest champions, the Latinos Most Wanted, taking on Alpha Sig and Tie or Die. Now, Alpha Sig are, multiple time tag team champions now? And Tie or Die is one of the best tag teams there is on the Revolver scene. And Latinos Most Wanted, I mean, they just won those things. I doubt they're going to lose them, but you never know what will happen in Wrestling Revolver. And I can't wait to see this triple threat between these three teams. I'm going to go with Latinos Most Wanted, picking up the victory. I normally go with Alpha Sig on just about everything, but I think these boys, they're in for a little bit of a ride. So let's go with Latinos Most Wanted. For the first time ever, we have Trey Miguel taking on Gringo Loco. How the hell is this a first time ever? I feel like these two have to have crossed paths before in Wrestling Revolver. They are both staples of the company and the promotion, and yet this is a first time ever match. I guess probably in singles. I'm sure they've done it in tag teams before, but this match is going to be insane. I mean, they're going to have to lock people up after this one because these guys, they fly, they do crazy stuff, and someone's going to lay it all on the line to win this match. I honestly don't know who could win here. It's a toss up for me, pure toss up. Gringo, I haven't. Trey was out for a little bit. He had a little bit of injury, but he is back. He's healthy. He's good to go. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to pick this one. I'm going to let this ride. I think this is a pretty even match, and I can't wait to see what happens here. We have a return to Revolver, and he is returning with none other than the Defy World Championship. and he is taking on none other than Alan Angels. Yes, Alan Angels is getting a shot at the Defy championship against, yes, the champion. I didn't say his name. I just realized Bryan Keith. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Bryan, he was a staple for Revolver for so long, and he's went on to be, as you probably know, a staple in the learning tree under Chris Jericho on AEW, and now teaming with Big Bill. And I can't wait to see what else happens. But for now, in the match between Alan Angels and the Defy World Champion Bryan Keith, I think the world champ has to retain. I'm just going with it. I'm sorry, Alan, but you've kind of been not a great guy lately in Revolver, so I'm going Bryan Keith, Bounty Hunter all the way. Another match I am looking forward to, and these two have some history. We have BDE taking on none other than the Revolver Remix champion, AJ Francis. Now, these two, as I said, have some history. As BDE was coming up through the ranks, he kind of ran into AJ a little bit a few times, and AJ pretty much knocked him down. But BDE got back up. He kept moving. He kept going. He won that golden ticket, and now he's coming for AJ and that Revolver Remix title. Is this the day he wins it? I'm going to go yes. BDE will be a champion by the end of Tales from the Ring. You can mark that down. And AJ Francis, I thought you were going to win the night you won the title. I told you that at your table. And I still think I've been good at predicting these remix matches. And this is one I guarantee we're going to see Mr. BDE take down AJ Francis. In the next match, we have a sudden death scramble. We have JJ Garrett, Axon Jaxon, Jeffrey John, Juni Underwood, Casey Jacobs, and Joe Alonzo. Now, Joe, if you are on social media at all, you saw Joe wasn't real happy. He's in another scramble. But Joe, I think Sammy said it best. He doesn't really like you, and he doesn't really like that Philip keeps booking you. So the matter of fact is, I feel like until you can constantly win in these scrambles, maybe you should put up or shut up. But just saying. Anywho, in this match, it'll be amazing. I've seen all these guys in action before, and all of them are very skilled and very talented. Juni Underwood is definitely one I love to watch. JJ Garrett, another great rising star. Axon Jaxon, again, another great rising star. And then we got Jeffrey John, who's amazing. And Casey Jacobs, another one of those guys I just can't get enough of. But then Joe, you know what, Joe? Just do what I said. Beat them all. Win the match. Maybe you won't be in one again. That's what it takes, man. But I'll go with Joe winning. Why not? Prove it. We have a four corners mayhem match. Dante Leon, Damian Chambers, Crashing, and Mr. Ace Austin. Yes, Ace is back. As you know, Ace got signed to AEW, and he's been pretty busy with that. So we have Ace back, and I'm excited. Four corners mayhem. My boy Crash. Crash is my man. I love Crash. Damian Chambers. You know, I hate to say this. He is the perfect guy to hate. But I'm starting to kind of like him. I mean, it's growing on me. And Dante is just crazy and high flying, absolutely amazing. And of course, Ace Austin is so well rounded on everything. I love it. This match is going to absolutely be balls to the wall. And you know, in Four Corners Mayhem match, I'm going with my boy Crash. Why not? I'm going with my boy Crash. I think the power and the strength outdo the others. Let's do it. Why not? Let's go. Oh, let's see. What else do we have on this card? We have we have one other major match that is guaranteed to be absolutely brutal. It's the Trick or Treat death match. Yes, we're having a Trick or Treat death match at Wrestling Revolver. Tales from the Ring. Alex Colon, you know him, versus KRULE and Judge Joe Dred. Now, if you've ever seen any of these guys work, and I've seen Alex plenty of times in person, and I've seen KRULE plenty of times in person, Judge Joe Dred, not as much. But if you scour the internet, you will see some pretty crazy clips. And I expect ridiculous mayhem, blood and guts, whatever you want to call it, from these three. It is going to be absolutely insane. And I cannot wait to see the carnage and what they come up with. This match, since they announced it, I've just been like, oh yeah. If you are not a deathmatch fan, you might not like it, but it might be a good one for you to start and get into and just enjoy the heck out of it, because I've never seen a bad deathmatch, or honestly a real bad match, in Wrestling Revolver. So make sure you come check them out. Again, if you can't be at the show, Triller TV. And again, I'll put that just link down in the description so you guys can check that out. But I really don't know who I'm going to pick in this trick or treat death match. I mean, KRULE's been putting in the work lately. Alex has been gone for a little bit, but he's also been doing other stuff. I think I'm going to go with KRULE. I just feel like the monster almost has to win. It's his time of year, and let's do it. Let's see if they can put the monster down. But I'm going with the monster, KRULE, to pick up the victory. Now, at the time I'm recording this, that is all the matches I see announced as of right now. And by the way, I didn't say the doors, if you are in the Dayton area, open at 7 and the meet and greet at 6:30. But the show actually starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central, if you want to check it out on Triller TV Plus. Again, I'll have that link down below so you can check it out. And I'll have the Wrestling Revolver ticket website down below if you want to check that out. Make sure you do, because it is going to be one hell of a show. Wrestling Revolver puts on some of the best shows there are in the whole wrestling world, and I'm excited. Plus, having Shotzi there being the special guest host should be a lot of fun. So make sure you check it out. I will be doing. I'm probably going to jump on and watch some of it. I know it's Friday, so there's SmackDown on for a lot of people, but I definitely am planning on getting some Revolver in. So, anyways, that is the card for Wrestling Revolver. It sounds amazing, like I said, and I cannot wait to see what transpires at Tales from the Ring. Anyways, that was my best shot at a weird laugh. I probably could have leaned into it more. Anyways, well, please do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to see more Wrestling Revolver or independent wrestling content, let me know in the comments below. I know a lot of people love the big companies, but this is where is honestly some of the best action in the world, in the wrestling world, is happening right now. And I feel like it needs more exposure, and I'd love to do more and more of it. And if you're a wrestling company, hit me up. And or if you want me to make a video previewing your stuff or doing a watch along or whatever, I would love to. But again, until next time, I'm Tyler Wrestles. Have a good night.